Today we're going to read a book from the Paul Elementary series called Roxy's Adventure to the Dentist, written by Katie Melko and illustrated by Roxana Aslizlo. Oh look! Inside the book is an encouragement card. It says, "Be brave. When it's time to do scary things, take a deep breath and say, 'I can do this. I am strong.' Love, Roxy." And look who's here to help us read today. It's Roxy. Let's find out if Roxy was brave at the dentist. Roxy just started nursery school at Paul Elementary. She loved school and all the new friends she'd made so far. This is Roxy, and here are some of her friends. Astoria, Luna, and Brandy. Mrs. Jasmine handed out a form to remind parents to have their teeth checked at the dental office. As her classmates were talking, Roxy realized this would be her first visit to the dentist, and she was getting scared. Going to the dentist for the first time can be scary. They have a lot of different tools that they use to clean your teeth that you've probably never seen before, but it's really important to get your teeth checked to keep them healthy and clean. That night, Roxy went home and showed Mama and Papa the form. After reading it, they agreed this would be good for Roxy. Roxy was so nervous that night that she couldn't sleep. The next morning, she jumped out of bed before Mama even came in to wake her up. Roxy is hiding under her blankets reading a book that says, "The Dentist Doesn't Hurt." But I can understand that she's really nervous about her first visit. Doing anything for the first time can be scary. Mason was teasing Roxy about going to the dentist as Mama walked into the kitchen. Mama scolded Mason and said, "Say you're sorry to Roxy and tell her you're only kidding." After he apologized, she grabbed her backpack and gave Mama a hug and a kiss. Mama then waved goodbye and told Roxy to have a great day. Sometimes brothers and sisters tease you about things you're afraid of. Good thing Roxy's mom told him to stop. That would only make Roxy more nervous. As she walked to school with Noelle, she asked if she'd ever been to the dentist. "Yeah," said Noelle. "My mom took me because my tooth hurt, and the dentist told me I had a cavity." Oh no, this was not what Roxy wanted to hear. "Do I have cavities?" Roxy thought to herself. A cavity is a hole that grows in your tooth. If you don't go to the dentist to get it fixed, it can get bigger and hurt pretty bad. But if you brush your teeth really well every day and go to the dentist for regular checkups, then you're taking good care of your teeth and you probably won't get any cavities. Roxy handed a note to Mrs. Jasmine saying Roxy would be leaving mid-morning to go to the dentist. With a worried smile, Roxy slipped down into her chair. Astoria looked at her and asked, "Is everything okay?" "No, I'm going to the dentist today, and I don't want to go," Roxy said quietly. Uh-oh, Roxy is getting more and more nervous about going to the dentist. Her friend Astoria is trying to help her, but it's not easy. Later that morning, Mama came to pick Roxy up and take her to the dentist. Mama tried to remind her it would be okay. As Roxy walked into Puppy Sparkles, she saw a really cool room filled with toys and games. Hopefully she'll get to play with them, she thought. Even the waiting room was fun and had a wilderness theme. So far, the dentist doesn't look so scary, does it? There are ladybugs and bees painted on the walls, and here are some toys on the table. A teddy bear, a green car, and a red bus. A lot of the dentist offices have an area where you can play while you're waiting. She saw her classmate Luna among the kids playing and waiting for their turn. Luna and Roxy started playing and giggling. Then she heard her name called, and Roxy looked up at the lady nervously. Mama waved to Roxy as she went into the dental room. "Oh, that's cool. Luna has a dentist appointment on the same day. I bet that makes Roxy feel a little bit better." "My name is Tide, and I'm a dental hygienist," said the nice woman. "Please don't be nervous. This will be easy and fun." Roxy walked into another fun room with frogs on the walls and sat in what looked like a long beach chair. Tide looked over and said, "Don't worry, I'll tell you what everything is." A dental hygienist is the person who cleans your teeth before the dentist comes in to check them. You have to sit in these special chairs with lights above them, and they use special tools to clean your teeth. Tide said that she would explain to Roxy what everything is, so let's find out what all these tools are for. Tide showed Roxy the Mirror and Explorer, her teeth cleaners, a straw that takes all the water out of the mouth, and a tool that sprays air and water. Next, she pointed to the light. "This makes your smile bright." And last, she showed Roxy a special toothbrush that spins and can sometimes even tickle. "You'll be laughing soon, just wait," said Tide. Wow, they use so many tools to make sure they clean your teeth well and remove any plaque. Plaque is a special word dentists use to describe the bacteria that sticks to your teeth. Let's look at these tools one more time. Here's the dentist mirror. They use this to look at your teeth closely. Next are the tooth explorers. They look a little scary because of the sharp end. They use it to check for cavities and to scrape plaque off your teeth. This tool takes extra water out of your mouth. Otherwise, it's hard for the dental hygienist to work and see clearly. And this is a special toothbrush they use that has a spinning top. And lastly is the tool that sprays air and water in your mouth. It washes away plaque or any food particles in the mouth, and then the tool that takes liquid out of your mouth sucks up the water again. Dentists always wear gloves, and every office has a light so they can see better. Tide was right. The cleaning was easy and fun. Roxy learned that she had 20 baby teeth. Tide took 2 pictures of Roxy's teeth and explained that these pictures are called X-rays. They help the dentist see in between all the teeth. Roxy thought this was really cool, and she even got to see her own X-rays. The X-ray pictures are normally done really fast, and seeing your teeth on the X-ray is pretty cool. These X-rays help the dentist find any cavities that might be hard to see by just looking in your mouth. Tide taught Roxy how and when to brush and floss. Tide told her to brush every morning and night for 2 minutes each time. Roxy knew Mama would help her with that. Next, the dentist, Dr. Harley, was going to look at her teeth. Tide promised her it wouldn't hurt at all. Roxy tried not to be scared and stayed calm. Tide is right. It's important to brush and floss your teeth. Brushing cleans the outside of your teeth, and the floss, which is like a string, cleans in between your teeth, where it's hard for the toothbrush to clean. Dr. Harley quickly made her laugh as she looked at Roxy's teeth. "This isn't so bad," Roxy thought. Dr. Harley told Roxy she did have a small cavity and would need a filling. Tide put on her fluoride, a liquid that will make Roxy's teeth strong and healthy, and gave Roxy a cool new toothbrush and a sticker before bringing her back out to Mama. It's always cool to get a new toothbrush from the dentist. That was one of my favorite parts about getting my teeth cleaned. And Roxy got a sticker too. It says, "I was brave." As Mama drove her back to school, Roxy thought about how worried she was all night and day about something that was actually fun. She was so excited to get back to school and tell Brandy and her friends all about her visit. And Mason will be so impressed, Roxy thought. Doing things for the first time can always be scary, but now that Roxy has been to the dentist once, she knows that she doesn't have to be afraid the next time. Who knows, she might even have more fun at her next appointment. Roxy couldn't believe how much she had learned today about her teeth and was surprised it was so easy. It's important to be brave and try new things. The end. Roxy was able to face her fear of going to the dentist by being strong and brave. It ended up being fun and she learned a lot of new things about her teeth and how to keep them healthy. I hope that you'll also be brave when you go to the dentist for the first time. My favorite part about going to the dentist is how clean my teeth feel afterwards. I just love going to the dentist. Be sure to support the author and buy this book for your home library. Books, plushies, and encouragement cards are available at the link listed in the description. To read other books, subscribe to this channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. This way, you can always find this channel and listen to more stories. Keep reading, and until next time on Miss Sophie's Storytime.